Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. So my question today is gingerbread houses. Do you make them? I used to. When the kids were young, we would make gingerbread houses every year. And then as the kids got older, we kind of got away from it, but I would actually really love to make some again. So today we are going to do faux gingerbread houses. So I got a few things here. We've got some house cutouts. I've got these popsicle sticks that we're going to paint and cut up. And let's just make sure we got comments. Hey, Anita. Oh, thank you. I did a little bit different today. I just kind of got out of the shower and just dried it with the towel and put some mousse in it. Hey, Marie. Yeah, I'm trying, I don't know, I'm trying to grow it out. In the last couple days, I've been like, oh, I should just get it cut really short again. And then today, it actually didn't work out too bad, so I might leave it for a while. We might give it a chance and let it grow. Okay, so I have red, green. I'm going to use camel, and we're going to paint our house cutouts. I've got these large popsicle sticks. We're going to paint these. And I've got poppy or candy apple red, the green, excuse me, and the camel. So those, I think, are the colors that I'm going to focus on today. So let's get these guys painted, because then we can let them dry. So I just put a little bit of the red into one of our color trays. Add some water to it. And I'm just using these foam brushes. Let's stir this up first. Get that nice and thin. That should be good. And I really only need to just paint the ends of the popsicle sticks. I don't need to do the whole thing because we're just cutting it off. So let's put it on a piece of paper towel. I don't know, I thought it was Thursday all day today, and I was thinking, oh, I have to get ready for my virtual workshop tonight. And then hubby goes, no, it's only Wednesday. So that's good, because I'd be inviting people to a workshop and they're not ready for it. So let's do, we're going to do some red and some green. And this is actually going to be for the roof line. We're going to create a different look with them. So I'm probably not going to need a lot. I just love this time of year. I love being able to decorate for the holidays. And it paints really nice. Like, there's really good coverage here. Love this. We'll do one more of the red, and then we'll do green. Now, I was looking for some of these little discs at the craft store, and I couldn't find any anywhere. I was actually quite surprised. I'm just going to spray water on here because I forgot to bring in a little dish to clean off my brush. Although I do have another one here, so let's do that. Get some green. Do you guys watch The Bachelorette or The Bachelor? It's one of those, I don't know, I'm kind of sucked in with the reality TV shows. Anybody else watch it? Hey, Carrie, how are you? Thank you for sprinkling. Well, The Bachelorette this year, I don't know. She's been on The Bachelor before. And I think she was on Bachelor in Paradise 2 or 3 times. And this year she is the Bachelorette. Well, I don't know. She's a little bit crazy. The poor guys on this show, I feel really sorry for them. Because she's really not working the process. She had her mindset the first night. Oh, hubby's home early. Might have heard him in the kitchen. So my daughter went home today, and the weather was like night and day. She said compared to when she drove up here, it was like she went through the twilight zone coming. And going home, it was just perfect. So that was a relief because she was really stressing out about driving home again through the icy patches. Oh, you watch them, Carrie. Oh, yeah, she's bat crazy. She is, I don't know. I actually looked on the Android box hoping that the whole season was on there because I really want to see the next episode. So crazy. I think I even got hubby hooked on it. He wants to see what happens next. Pretty funny. Okay, so I have 5 of the red and 5 of the green. Okay, so we'll go with that and see if that's going to work out. Just put the paintbrushes aside. And what I'm going to do is I've got these sharp scissors and hopefully it'll work. And I'm just going to cut, what is that? About 1/2 inch, because I just want the curve of this stick. And I hope I don't break it. And I did. That can be our end piece. I may have to use thicker scissors. Hun, do you have anything? Oh! Oh my God, he's so funny. My husband wears hearing aids. And he just got a new set because the pair that he was wearing, he was at work and he was wearing safety goggles and he had to take them off, so he put them in his vest pocket. Well, he didn't put it in the pocket that had the flap, and he bent over and there was sand and whatever, and he didn't notice till he got home, but he'd lost the hearing aids. Now he got a new set and they're Bluetooth. So he can listen to the TV. He's watching TV right now, but the sound is off the TV, but he can still hear them in his hearing aids. So he had to come and show me that he was watching TV. He's so funny. Okay, so cutting these is a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But if you take your time, they'll stay together and they'll get little cracks in them, which is okay because then they're going to look like shingles, right? So we just want to do that with all of them. And just take your time when you're doing it. That one came out really good. That's actually not bad. I kind of like that there's little cracks in it. It's going to give it a better look. So just cut them all. Now these ones that I'm using are not the ones that I used for my transfers. These are the ones that I use to cut my ribbon that have wire and stuff in them. Okay. Get the rest of these done. The red one seems to be splintering more than the green. We're almost there. I also have buttons because I wanted to do 2 different versions of this. Oh my goodness. My hand's getting a workout today. Don't know that I'm going to need all of them. Holy smokes. There's got to be a better way to cut these. There just has to be. I wouldn't have been able to use the miter saw because these are just so thin that they would have splintered. Okay. It's getting warm in here. Okay, last one. Yay. Okay, so let's put these aside. You can use those for something else. And we'll just move these up here. Now, for the house cutouts, they come in a box of 2. Let me just open this without slicing my finger. Okay. So there is, the plastic is taped in the other end. There is 2 in the box. Put that aside. And we're going to paint these with the camel. I think this is the closest to the gingerbread color. Let's clean that off. And then we're going to add water to it. Now, if you wanted to do it a darker gingerbread color, you could put a little bit of black, and by a little I mean like just the end of a pinhead of the black, because it really changes the color. So I'm just going to mix this up really well. For some reason, I think I should be wearing an apron. But at least it's not acrylic paint. That is one good thing. All right. So we're going to use a sponge brush again. And we're just going to, might need a little more water. Get that all over. And it's okay if it's a little bit streaky. It just makes it look more like wood. But once it's dry, we can always go over it again with a second coat. That looks good. And we'll do this one. And we're using the Gingerbread house transfer today. It's a C size, so it's 12 by 18. And it has 3 different house patterns on it. All right. That looks good. Kind of like the streakiness of it. Hey Tracy, hey Karen and Pam. How are you guys today? Today we're doing gingerbread houses, Pam. So I just watered down some camel chalk paste, and that's what I'm using to paint the houses. That is what we're going to use. And I just want to make sure this is dry, and then we're going to wax it. I find if you're using chalk paste to paint and then you do a transfer on top of it, if you wax it first, you're not going to pull up that chalk paste. So that is what we're going to do. Still a little bit wet. But I think it's lightened up, so I'm going to just add a little bit more. And you see the difference on the second coat? So much better. There we go. This is going to be a weathered house. A little bit more here. And then we'll just hit it with the dryer again. And then that will be done. Move that over here. Sourdough. I have not been successful yet, Karen. I remember when I lived in the townhouse I tried, it didn't work out, and I tried it again here about a month ago. I could not get it to work. So maybe you can give me your secret. I can bake pretty much anything else, but sourdough starter? That is just not my thing. That is not my thing. Okay, so now we're going to wax. And I'm just using a Varathane Natural Finishing Paste Wax. We do have a beautiful wax, but I'm going to finish off my big jar here before I buy our wax. So now I'm just going lightly rubbing. I don't want to rub it too much because it's chalk paste. If it gets reactivated with moisture, it's going to become liquid again. So I'm just putting on a light coat. There we go. Now for the transfers. We are going to I think we're going to do this one on one of them, and then I'm going to add buttons to the top for the roof, just because it kind of has that drippy. I think that'll be a good one for buttons. So we're going to take this off the backer sheet and we're going to fuzz the transfer. You want to make sure that it's not super sticky. And line it up on the house cutout. That is good. And now for a color. I think I'm going to do red. I think we're going to do red. Red and green. And then I'll do gray and green buttons. I think that's the plan. Now this is a layering transfer, so there's going to be another one that goes on top of this. And we can do that's the windows, so maybe we'll do those in the windows and the door. What color should we do that? Black? That seems kind of boring, doesn't it? I don't know. We'll do, actually we'll do them in red. So we'll do the outline. This and this here is going to be done in the green. And then the door and the windows will be red. So it all ties in together. That is the plan. That is our plan. Do you realize this is the last week in October? Is that not crazy? I just can't believe how fast this has gone. Oh, I heard from my sister and her fever is down. Her son still has a cough. She still feels really achy and doesn't have a lot of energy, but her fever is breaking, so that's good. All right, so there we have that one. Now we're going to dry this really well before we go put the second layer on. Now you can totally leave the houses white. You don't have to paint them first. I just like that gingerbread kind of color. It almost looks like a really old house. So now we're going to grab the second layer and again fuzz every time, especially when you're layering, because you don't want it to pull up what you just did. And it lines up super easy. We're going to do red. You know what? I almost feel like I should be doing the popsicle sticks on this one and keeping the whole thing red and green. And then saving the buttons for the other one. I think that's maybe what we're going to do. Okay, so we need to dry that. But dry this really quickly. And I noticed that some of my chalk paste came up on this side, so I'm going to put the transfer back down and just do that section. These are going to look really cute in my tiered tray. So you want to make sure it comes back to room temperature before you put your transfer back on here, because you don't want to melt it. All right. Just line that up there. And it's just this section here. I want to make sure that it comes through. And it did not. Okay, we're going to let this dry. But how cute is that so far? I am going to just clean this because my chalk paste dried in the silk screen. And that's why it's not coming through. So I'm just going to clean that section here. There we go. Much better. Okay, so the next one. Oh, garbage. I'm going to plug in my glue gun. And it looks like I need another glue stick. I'm going to need glue sticks. Okay, so for this one, we're going to do the buttons. So I think we're going to do it the Sweet Shop. And we will do this in we're going to do this okay, so the buttons are blue and gray. Rosewood's kind of boring. We're going to do a blue. We are going to do blue and green. So this is Blue Jay, nice bright color. And I'm going to get a tray. Just because this is really thick, so I'm going to water it down a bit. Give it a good mix. And then we'll do the blue and green buttons for the roof. That'll look cute. All right. Wipe that off. And let's put this down. And just want to line it up. And you can feel along the edge here how much is going to be showing, and I think that's perfect. And then just rub it down and grab a small squeegee, and we'll do this blue. We'll do Sweet Shop in green. And we'll do this in blue. Get the other side. And I'm not going to worry about the top because we're going to put the buttons up there. Okay, and then the green. Now this isn't a vibrant green, but it'll still look good. You can do these any color. Whatever's going to work with your own decor will look great. Just going to flip that. And then we're going to start gluing. Pull that straight up. Oh yeah. That looks good. Okay, let's get rid of this. Get a clear space to work on. It looks like the glue gun is heating up. This one is going to dry, and we'll start with this one. So this is my thought. I was thinking of alternating. It might actually be good that these snapped because I can overlap them easier. So I'm just going to kind of lay it out and see how that's going to look. A little bit of overlap. That's going to look cute, you guys. I think I'm going to leave that one off and we'll do a center one that comes down. And we'll do that in green. So that one will go there, which means that I need red there, a green, and another green. Whoops. How cute's that going to be? And then I will cut the corners on this piece that's going to go on the top. Hey, Sam. Oh, yeah. That's so adorable, you guys. Okay, so I've got it lined up. Let's get our glue. And we'll start with this one. And I'm just going to put the glue on the back of my little piece of wood. Right along the top. Doesn't really need a lot of glue. And the last one on this side. That's so cute. And then we'll do the other side. So these are going to go in my tiered tray. Oops. Don't burn yourself. And then tomorrow maybe we'll make some little pillow pieces to go in there out of canvas. It's going to look super cute. And the last one here. Oops. Got little glueies everywhere. All right, so this one I kind of cut a little bit off each side just so that it would look better on the roof. There we go. There's one. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness, I got an itchy nose. Hey, Deanna. Patience. Well, I did have patience, and it was working out really good until about the 3rd day, and then it just stopped growing. It wouldn't do anything. I don't know what went on. I don't know what I did. It was weird. Okay, let's put this one over here. And now we'll do this one. Now this one is buttons. And I've got a few different sizes. Hey Karen, welcome. So what I'm thinking is kind of the same idea as I did with the popsicle sticks, but with buttons. So again, we'll alternate. Now these ones don't necessarily have to overlap. But I do want them the same size. These buttons I got at the dollar store, if you can believe it, in the craft section. Came in a package with a whole bunch of different sizes. And then I think I'll put one on the end. I wonder if, I'm just thinking maybe if I did 2 layers. And then this one's going to go here. Okay, so let's do the 1 layer first, and then maybe there might be enough room to do a second kind of offset one. So let's do that. Put just a little bit of glue down. Don't put too much down because there's holes in the buttons and the glue will go right through the holes. Ask me how I know. It smarts. I should just wear rubber gloves or something when I'm using the hot glue gun. I really, really should. Okay, so here's my thought. That we do a second row. Oh, I might not have enough. I could do gray. I think I might have enough gray. I think I might have enough gray because I only have 2 blues. So we could go like this. We'll just lay them down and see what it looks like. If there's enough, which there might There might be. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll hold it up a little bit higher. Should we go with 2 rows or just leave it with the 1 row? What do you guys think? I have glue string everywhere. What do you think? Should we go 2 or 1? If I go 2, I'm bringing in a different color. That's what I'm thinking too, Anita. Because 2, I'm going to introduce another color that's not on the house. So there are our 2 gingerbread houses. And then there is a third one, which is kind of cute too. It reminds me of a church. Where is the other one? Oh, there's actually 2 more pieces for this guy here. There is a little swirl to make this look like a lollipop. So let's put that on here. And we'll do it in, don't get it all over yourself. We'll do it in Dune. I knew there was something missing. See? And then there's this for the awning. If I can get it off. It's so easy to see where to line it up. So easy. Oh, that's so much better. I don't know why I didn't remember that. So much better. I almost feel like this one needs, but there isn't another piece for this one. I feel like it almost needs something in the middle of that window. Yes, right? So much better. So much better. They're so cute. I love how they turned out. I think they're super cute. I might have to make the third one. Anita says 1 row, Marie says 2 rows. Now that this is on here, whoops, this one is on here, it looks more finished. I don't think it needs that second row. I think it looks cute the way it is. And it's hard to see the background color. It's not really light. Maybe tipped. The lighting's not the best in here. That's better. Now you can actually see what they look like. So that was it today. That was using the house cutouts. They come in a pack of 2. And the gingerbread house transfer, which is a 12 by 18 transfer. Both of those items are in stock. And then I just used buttons from the dollar store. And I think these are 8-inch craft sticks, and I cut the ends off. I could have done just a flat line for the roof, but I like that curved edge. And I'm sure I'll be able to use the popsicle sticks for something else. So that is it for today, my friends. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And I'll be back tomorrow and we'll do something else to add to the tiered trays. And then I have a virtual class tomorrow night. You're funny, Marie. Oh, you're funny. Sisterly love, right? All right, my friends, that is it for today. I will see you tomorrow afternoon. Be safe. Bye for now.